I'm going to show you how to do an A major bar chord on the 5th fret of the guitar today, step by step. So step one is make sure you've got your hand in the correct position. The correct position, imagine you're holding your hand out to receive a tennis ball like this. Bring it up slowly, slight bend in the wrist, my arm's straight, my elbow is kind of into my side like this. I'm not out, although I could probably still do it like that, but I've tucked my elbow in like that as well. So we're going to bar across the 5th fret. We're slightly on the side of the first finger, so I'm not directly on the pad, square on, just slightly on the side, thumb right behind. If you're interested, my thumb is just behind the 5th fret, kind of, I don't know, parallel to my first finger like that. And also, importantly, I've got none of the neck in the palm of my hand. It's all in the thumb and the first finger. All the pressure is coming from the thumb and the first finger like that. So you can see there's a slight bend in the wrist. Even with the guitar at this angle, I can get all 6 strings ringing out. Important to note as well, if you're going to do a bar chord where you don't need all of your fingers, if you don't need your second finger, it can come across like I'm doing here to help out. So for example, if I'm doing an A minor 7 where the only other finger involved is the ring finger on the 7th fret of the A string, my second finger can come across here and help with the pressure. But let's take a look. Right, so we've got all 6 strings ringing out like that. Note the position of the first finger as well. It's not really far over here, do you know what I mean? It's not really like sticking out over the fretboard. It's just sticking out enough so that it covers all 6 strings. Now, the other fingers, when they come in, we're going to do the 6th fret with the second finger on the G. We're going to do the 7th fret with the ring finger on the A, and we're going to do the pinky finger on fret 7 of the D like this. And the goal will be for it to sound like that again. Thumb position around the back. What happens with beginners a lot of the time early on is that when they start doing these chords, particularly bar chords and even this beginner's F chord down here, where you're only barring across the B string and the high E string, these fingers aren't independent enough from this one just yet, so they all want to do the same thing. Beginners and intermediate students struggle to develop the finger independence straight away, but with practice it can come. So what happens is, this is going flat, these also start to go flat because they can't do different things to each other. So you'll get something like this, and beginners think, oh, I mustn't have enough strength in my first finger. Sometimes it isn't that, it's the position of the fingers. These aren't arched enough. And also what can happen is you start to arch these, and then the bar comes up because that finger wants to arch as well. So you must practice getting these ones arched and over while this one remains flat, like that. That's a big thing. Otherwise, these can block the next string, if that makes sense. So keep focusing on that. Arch these ones, make sure that one's flat. Hope that helps.